What's up, everybody? It's the boy nappie, and welcome to my channel. Dude, I'm sitting right here under a beautiful tree, taking fresh air. This is the best air I've ever had in my whole life. So welcome to my channel. I've been away for a week. I was taking a big rest, and now I'm back again to catch you guys here live. Today we have our brother who have been in the West for like 100 million years.
Yeah.
He's back. You know what I mean? So I'm going to listen to him and then know why he's back home, and then we'll just take it from there. So if you are here with me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to get a notification anytime I post a video. All right, my brother.
Avi. Finally.
It's been like we've been talking for like close to a year.
Yeah, we've not seen each other like this.
Yes. Once again, welcome to the channel.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So I made a video last week talking about people leaving Africa to the West, and some people were saying they went for greener pastures. Others were saying they went for they went to school. Others they get jobs and all that. So you were born here in Ghana. So what made you leave the country?
That's one of the toughest questions when somebody asks me.
Before we go into the video, please introduce yourself.
Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Teaching and Lifestyle in China as a foreigner. On today's episode, I have with me Nappiebriggs. So that's the intro, I think so. Yeah. So if you hear this intro, you should know that this is Gucci Armani. So yes, he's right here in Ghana today with me, Nappie. So yeah, let's take it. What happened? Like, why did you think of going to the West? Okay, so right after school, I got a job with National Service. I did my National Service with the Electricity of Ghana. And I got a job with Full Gospel Businessmen's Fellowship.
All right.
Yes, it's one of the church organization stuff. So we were we were struggling, Charlie, back then. I remember just to make 1,500 cedis.
Which is about
$200. Yeah. That is for a month. It was very hard. So I decided to travel outside. So the person who I spoke with, what he said was, okay, you'd have to come and school. And I've gone to school. So my mind was, no, I'm going to hustle.
You're done with school.
I'm done with school. Yeah. And my friends know me. I'm not somebody who is that of the A class. You'd say that, A class students. Yeah, we're just in the middle there.
Right.
So with school, I would say I'm not a school person.
Right.
Yes. So I decided to apply for the visa, which is a Chinese visa, for the first time. And it was a school. It was done through my cousin. And unfortunately, I don't know where the connections went and stuff. When I got the admission letter, I've forgotten the school. And I didn't tell anybody then. So it was a day before my birthday that the invitation came.
Wow.
So I decided to do a birthday party. So that I'll tell my friends that I'm leaving Ghana.
Right.
And I had a birthday at NW9. Those watching me will know the place. In Kumasi, we call the Banners. I had a small party there. And the next morning I came to Accra and then I applied for the visa. So it was a Chinese visa, at least 1 week you get the information. So I think the money that I had, I decided to use it as for, let's say, buying ticket and those small things, and I'll leave with it. So when it got to the time of what is the guy's name? I've forgotten the guy who did the visa. I've forgotten his name. So what he did was, he made me go submit myself, and then I had to give the cheat. They give you a cheat to be given to him so that when you come back, you take it. But since most of the agents, you'd have to pay money to them before you get your book back. They would collect the cheat and they would go for it on your behalf.
Right.
Okay. So around Tuesday, I didn't receive a call. I went to work. Around 5 o'clock p.m., I was coming back and then I had a call. He said, Amani, you there? As I do. Charlie, officer, I don't go through. I said, why? He said, the JW202. JW202 is like a form that if you get an admission in a Chinese school, they give it to you, they add it to your documents, which is your passport and other stuff, so that you can apply a visa with. Right. So you hear a lot of people saying, my JW202 is not coming and stuff. Yes, that's it. So he said, your JW202 is fake. My cousin who did it. So now, how do I even tell him that this thing that you did for me, it's fake? So I told a friend, Aku Adavas, big shout out to you, man, he's in America now. So he told me that, okay, you can connect me with a different person. That guy would do a business visa for me. Right. So that when I come to China, I switched to student. So I used a business visa to get into China.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. He used a business visa to get into China.
Yeah.
So you've lived, how long have you been in China?
4 years now.
4 years.
Yes.
All right. So let's just real quick do this one. How has the hustle been in China, up and downs?
Wow. Okay, so when I went first, when you go abroad, normally you stay with a friend. Right. And when things move on well, I don't know about other places, but in China, at least if you get a job, 2-3 months, you should be able to also rent a place. Okay. And sometimes if you are lucky to, the school can rent a place for you. So you just move out. So mine was like that. I stayed with a friend for only 1 month. And then when I got the job, the school rented a place for me, a 2-bedroom and then a hall and stuff. And then I had to move. So I left the place. But because I was holding a student visa in China, like I always say on my channel, you cannot use a student visa to work in China. It's not possible. Because my visa was in Harbin, which is Heilongjiang province. And then I had to work in Beijing. So going to Harbin and Beijing, the distance, fast train, is 7 hours.
Wow.
And classes will start at 8 a.m. You need to be there. And then the kindies also start at 8 a.m.
No, you can't.
And you should also mark as a foreigner that you are coming to class, because that is the reason why they've given you a visa. So it was difficult. I have to come here for a month. I have to go there for a month, like that. So the on and off kind of this thing, the school realized I wasn't serious. So I lost my job. And then I had to move outside. So I took my things and then I came back to school. So I stayed in the school for almost 1 month 1 year.
1 year?
1 whole year.
Wow.
And the funny thing is, the guy who does the visa, Wan Laoshe, shout outs to you, he collected our passports. So all the Ghanaians in Heilongjiang province, Harbin International School, Harbin Educational something, all our passports was in his drawer, so that you cannot travel to any place for 1 whole year. So that was it. And when I was going, like I said, I wasn't financially sound. So my mother had to look for loan for me on my behalf. That was, I think back then it was $3,000.
Wow.
Yes. And when I got there, 1 or 2 things happened. I don't want to talk about it really. And I lost a lot of money too. So I had to repay the loan. I told them I'll be paying the loan on August of every year.
Right.
Yes. And it's been a year. I couldn't pay the first one. I remember the first money I sent to Ghana was 1,300, and I called my mom one evening to bring it back because things were really hard. Things were really hard. And there's this lady who gave me shelter. A lot of people, if I should mention names, I would mention a lot of names. There's this lady who gave me shelter for almost a month. She left to Ghana and gave me the place. I didn't have a place to sleep because schools are vacated and you had to leave too. Schools are on vacation, you have to find a place and stay. You can't be on campus.
You stay or leave to Ghana.
So I had to also stay at that place for a month. And I finally got a job. So that job was my breakthrough. Yes.
So you left Ghana for greener pastures.
Exactly.
Right. And did you get it just as it is, or you just worked hard, so hard to get it? Because with this story, it wasn't easy. But did you get whatever you wanted?
What I can say is that it's never easy, because if the path is straight, you don't even recognize the hustle. It's never easy. I remember when I lost my first job, I got a second one, and unfortunately they didn't rent a place for me, so I had to stay in. Is it a cubicle? Because I had my washroom there, I had a small bed and nothing. I wasn't washing, I was washing in a sink. And I remember, because we do not have kitchen, I had to go and buy. The Chinese have this particular food. It's noodles in this. We call it mian tiao.
Oh,
it's like this. You just pour water inside. I ate that for almost 3 months. And the day I would get money, I'll buy their sausage. Their sausage is quite different from what we have in Ghana. And then I put it inside so that it will, with the hot water, it will kind of boil for a while, and then I'll have a taste of the food. So it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. And finally, I got to meet this Chinese person, Mary. Shout out to her. She changed my life around. And Gucci Man is through her. Yes, a lot.
All right. So let's just wrap up, guys. Like, this is an amazing story for those who want to go out for greener pastures. This is the kind of hustle you go through. It's not easy, but yeah, you need to go and have a feel of it if you want to. if you really want to go have a feel of it, that's how you're going to go through it. Maybe worse than that. And if your luck is shining, maybe you're going to get a greener pasture so easy, but you have to go through the hustle as well. So my last question, why did you come to Ghana if everything was going smoothly?
So a lot of people might say that, okay, I think China is the best place to be now because the place is safe as compared to other places with this epidemic and all this things. But right now as we speak in China, it's very hard to even get a job as we speak. A lot of people, Gucci Amani is real. You can go on my channel, I'll tell you the truth. There is no work in China now. Those who are working are people who have contract with the school. And it's not like it used to be. I remember those times I used to work over 8 to 10 hours in a day. You get, but this time around, people are doing classes online. And how much is online paying? 100 cry and all these things. So it's quite difficult. So staying there without any income, paying bills, paying rent, it's really hard. Right. So I would suggest that if your book is still valid, why don't you come back and resettle and do something for yourself when you think that the job is back, because definitely you still go back to teach. Then you go back.
All right.
Yes.
So let's say now you are back home. Let's say when you were going, when you're going to China for the first time, your eyes wasn't open.
Yes, that's true.
So now that you are back home, do you feel like coming back home can solve so many problems, or you are going to have impact on the society and then produce more jobs, or give yourself a job, or start up as an entrepreneur than being in China?
Thank you. Now I've decided to work for myself.
Right.
Yes. So I've started. Quite recently I've opened a shop that is a procurement shop and kind of a half studio and a procurement.
Right.
Yes. What I've realized is that you make money by solving other people's problems.
Right.
So now that's what I do. So if you want to buy anything in China, the epidemic is not giving you the chance to travel. So Gucci Amani or China Bravo in business is there to secure the fact that you'd skip airfare, you'd skip sleeping in hotels, you'd skip the hassle,
right,
and then even getting COVID-19. So just stay home, relax,
right,
place your order online, and then we ship it to you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's really amazing. So to me, it's better to stay home or come back home wherever you are and explore yourself. There are so many things you can do here in Ghana and Africa as a whole. So if you are coming, please don't come and look for jobs. Come and set up a business.
A business.
Yes, so that's what he's saying, and I really agree with him. Yes, that's so true, guys. That's so true. So your last words to your people out there, those who are living in Ghana, who want to travel for the first time, and those who are out there who want to come back home.
Okay, so my last words, I'll just first say a big thank you to Nappie for bringing me on board. We've spoke, like we said, we've spoke on phone for a very long time, but we haven't met in person. Today is the first time I'm seeing you in person, and I'm very happy to be on your channel. You're doing an amazing job too. What I would say to my brothers out there back in China is that people have hopes that things are going to be all right. Okay, Gucci Amani has been 4 years, so somebody can say that you have whatever it takes for this long time, so you can just come home. But we just came. So what I'll tell you is that just be safe, take care of yourself. The little that you get, bring it back home, invest in something, and don't forget that whatever happens, you still come back home.
Right. Whatever happens, you still come back home. Home sweet home.
Yeah.
And guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to get a notification anytime I post a video. But before I go to his channel. Go subscribe to his channel. If you don't know his channel, please give them your channel. Give them your channel.
Okay, so you just type in the YouTube search engine Gucci Amani TV and you're done.
Yes, Gucci Amani TV. If you can't spell it, please it's Gucci space Amani ARMANI and TV. So guys, catch you on the other side. Peace.